はい、修道院に着きました。中か。入り口はぐるーっと回されてるな。そうだよな、入り口はそうだね、道沿いにあるよね。ここから入るのかな。馬は降りてくか。こんにちは。こんにちは。初めて入ったかっけ、ここ修道院って。こんにちは。こんにちは。ここでいいのかな。これ、あ、エヴァさん、あなたエヴァさん。200ドルの女、エヴァさん。違った。全然違った。
I was looking for a girl by the name of Eva, I think. Wanted to see if she was doing okay.
Are you one of her special things?
No, I just helped her.
Oh.
She said she was coming in here.
Oh, she came.
どこ行ったの？
And she went. A man came for her. Turned out
まさかマリオ
maybe he was her calling after all.
じゃないかな。
Okay. Thank you, sister.
Oh, I think they said they were going to El Sepulcro.
エル
But
ス
who
プルクロ。
knows? She wasn't much of one for the truth.
まだ続きますか。じゃあセプルクロとはここか。ここセプルクロなの？セプルクロだな。まあいや、近いからもうこのまま向かっちゃおう。ていマイ馬かも。これマリオがいたら今度こそ撃ったるからな。はい、セプルクロです。ここ登れるかな。墓地ですが、こんなところ。
What are you doing, amigo?
貴様まさか。
Why'd you kill her?
I didn't kill her. I wouldn't do a thing like that. Sure, I hit her, but
Why'd you kill her? And why are you digging her up?
what business is it of yours, huh? Oh. You still want to lay with her? Huh?
You sold her. You let her go.
No. A good whore never leaves, man.
Do I get my money back now or after I've killed
そうだね。
It was just a goddamn whore, man. A goddamn filthy
こ
whore.
れ決闘方式か。
you? As you say, she was just a whore.
Okay.
Now come on.
決闘方式だな。シャウったろ。はい、股間を中心に打ってやった。200ドル。よし、200ドル。あ、持ってた。返してもらおう。これはさすがになされないね。そんなひどいことはできない。もう危機というか本当に間に合いませんでしたね。残念です。そうしましたらここですね。レイエスのとこ行きましょう。はい、 じゃあ飛ばします。はい、到着しましたよ。いやね、ここ来る前にね、このチュパロサか、そう、ここで一回泊まってから行ったんだけどさ、賞金首がねここに出ててね、で生け捕りが400ドルっていうのがあったから、もうわあ400ドルってと思いながら行ったら、もうめちゃめちゃ強くてね、なんか3、4回ぐらい部下に殺されて、そう生け捕りにしても追ってくる部下に殺されたりとかして、もうしょうがないから、まあ殺すとね半額になっちゃう、200ドルになっちゃうからね、もうしょうがないから200ドルで、はい、やってきました。はい、やっぱ金額強いと、高いと強いんだね。はい、エルプレシディオの門。なんだ
John, excuse me.
おう
Oye, mamita, cuando te vea la próxima vez que sea un poco más durito, ¿ah? And I mean rougher, ¿ah?
楽しんでたな。
What would your most loyal follower, Luisa, say about that?
Who?
Luisa, the girl from Campo
やっぱり
Murata?
片思いだよこれ。
Alright. A gentleman never tells, but she was a most wonderful. I just say she was increíble. Yes.
実に良かったっていうのはあれでしょ、今の行為のことでしょ。
She thinks she's your wife.
My wife? These peasant girls, they believe every word a fellow says. So naive. It's really
クズ男だ。
charming. I love peasants. Don't you love peasants? I love them. They have such purity.
Are you gonna marry her?
Ha! Marry a peasant? My dear boy, don't be absurd. I'm going to be the next president of Mexico. My wife will meet ambassadors, kings, other great men. The very thought that I would marry some peasant girl with a tight gun and the hands of a farmer.
差別発言がすごい。
Think so. My mother, que Dios la cuide, would turn in her grave.
Interesting.
途中でスペイン語混ぜんの？
But come on, let's run. I've got an amazing present for you, my brother. Huh? Yes, the man you seek. Together, we will bring them to justice.
本当に？
Let's go.
もう何度騙されたか。
Let's go, John. Today we will both have victory.
どっち乗るの？助手席ね。TNT 積んで、爆薬積んでんな。それは護衛するわ。
Let's ride, my brother.
スキップっていうことはスキップできるんだろうけど、様子は見るよ。おしゃべりっぽいからな。これやっぱあれね。
I just received word of your fight with Allende's men at El Sepulcro. Finally, the Santa is dead. But why did you not kill him yourself when my men gave you the chance?
こう変わるんだね、多
I
分。
could see they wanted it more than I did.
自分でやる場合と、やらせる場合とで。
Or I thought he had.
A lot of young boys will sleep safer in their beds now.
The Santa was only following orders. He was dumb and loyal to his awful master. But that's all he was. Where are they, Abraham?
They are at El Presidio, John. Can you believe it? The place we first met. The scene of one of my greatest victories over Allende's traitors. You could not write a better story.
It's a story I want to finish.
It is a story we both want to finish, my brother. If my rebels can take El Presidio, then we can move on Escalera. The revolution is happening, John.
Are you sure they're there? Escuela and Williamson?
Javier Escuella is there. That much I am sure of. I don't know about Williamson.
Escuela will do for now.
I am told they paid Allende to hide them. They have been in his protection since you arrived in Mexico. See, you should have trusted your brother out
そう
of
か、最初からじゃ騙してたんだな。
When we have them, then you can start making me feel bad. Immediately after you thank me for everything I've done for you, amigo.
ちょっとトークが一回流れたところで、 ここか。だいぶ遠いんだよな。次の書き、あ、まだあるな。まだ名前はある。まだ名前じゃない、まだ豆腐が。
He is from this province. They tell me he was once a notorious bounty hunter and also one of the early revolutionaries.
That sounds about right.
All before my rebellious urges took hold, of course. I think I was still traveling in Europe at the time. I was living in Madrid with the ambassador's wife.
That sounds about right as well. Escuela was always a torn man. A cynic who desperately wanted to be a romantic.
Whereas you, John, are a romantic who wants to be
エスクエハビエルエスクエラに対する情報も何もないからね、あんまり
He
最
had a
初
lot of passion, but no love. Although he really admired Dutch, of course. But then we all did.
He was the leader of your little group of fortune hunters, but now.
When Dutch started falling apart, it hit Javier harder than any of them. He went crazy. It was like the one thing he'd ever believed in turned out to be a fraud.
You talk about him fondly.
It ain't exactly fondness. We was close once. But he never cared for me or anybody else. Not any of his so-called brothers. He left me to die when he had a chance to save me.
And didn't he teach you any Spanish during all this time you were together?
I remember Cabron being used a lot.
Well, now you get to pay that cabron a surprise visit.
クソ野郎って意味だか
I ain't here for revenge. I just need him and Williamson.
ら。さて、おしゃべりな。
So who was that girl back there?
まだ、
Another loyal supporter
続く。
of free Mexico. What? You want a name?
You can't even remember the name of the girl you're marrying.
Have you ever known Power John?
I'm a semi-literate farmer and hired killer. I ain't in the power game.
Then you will never have the knowledge that any woman will bear your child. And for her, it will be an honor.
I've known about enough bastards without making too many more of my own.
A man like me cannot be with just one woman.
まあそれはそう思う。
It would be an injustice to the people
いや
I
そこはなんか
devoted my
不公
life
平。
to serve.
You have an interesting way of serving the people. Kind of like a national gigolo.
I owe it to the future of Mexico to breed, my brother. If I can get noble blood flowing through the veins of peasants, can you imagine how great this country can be? An army of reyes, of kings.
I wish I'd never asked.
結局なんか同じことになりそうな気がして、レイエスが取ったとしてもね、トッ
Have
プ
you enjoyed your time in Mexico, John?
It ain't exactly been a vacation. Why are you talking like this is already over?
I don't know. One way or another, this might be the end. What do you think of the Mexican people?
I ain't sure. Some of them been kind, but a lot of them tried to kill me.
Come, my brother. I know what you Americans call us. Greasers, sun-greeners, pepper guts. For a land of immigrants, you don't like foreigners very much.
I don't care who a man is, what he does or where he's from. If he treats me right, I'll do the same.
It's that simple for you, isn't it? You would make a fine socialist.
What about the Chinese workers here? I hear you ain't exactly made them very welcome.
That is different. They are an inferior race.
You have all the makings of a great leader, Abraham.
まあ時代的なものとやっぱ差別発言もあるし、この時代やっぱ華僑もいたんだね、中華系の。メキシコまで来てるんだね。
The revolution is gaining momentum. Do you have any idea how many times I've thought about the day I will march into Escalera and storm Allende's mansion?
I think I have some idea.
Soon it will be me sleeping on those silk sheets and the colonel lying with the cucarachas.
From what I've seen of Allende, you might want to wash those sheets.
うまいことを。
You might be right, my friend.
Do you really think a revolution can work? Do you have enough men?
Revolution begins with one person, John.
One person ain't gonna defeat the Mexican army.
The poor are many and together we are strong. They are ready to fight.
If it does work,
It will.
if it does work, and you take down Allende, what then?
I will give the greatest speech of my life.
But But after all the fighting and all the speeches are over, what will you do?
I will march on the capital and take on Sanchez himself.
All
あ
right,
そう
when
だね、そこ
Mexico's
まで、
yours,
うん、
you have all the power you desire, what will you do with it?
Like any great leader, my brother, I will delegate.
アバウトなんだよな。国を指導すると。ちょっと待ってよ、今どこだ？もう近いんじゃない？まああとこの一本道か。にしてもこんなにもトークがあるならこれスキップさせるのは全然違うトークするもんね。
I ain't going nowhere till I have Bill Williams.
What will you do when this is over?
I want to go home, work my land, and grow old with my wife.
That is hard for me to imagine.
It's hard for me too, but I've pulled this trigger too many times now. I'm getting tired.
Well, get ready to pull it a few more times. El Presidio will be heavily guarded.
Oh, I think I got a few more left in me.
Maybe one day you can return to Mexico like Lando Enriquez. A famous outlaw come to die in the sunshine. I can always use a cynical American renegade on my staff.
I'll bear that in mind.
さあそんなトークをしてみましたら砦が見えてきましたね。
Allow me some silence on the journey. I have the weight
よ
of
く
a
しゃべる
nation
よくしゃ
on
べ
my
る。
shoulders.
これ多分動画の半分はこのトークだけになっちゃうんじゃないかなって思う。2人のトークを聞いてるだけみたいなね。10分ぐらい喋ってんじゃないかなこの2人って言ってたら、あ、もうトークはさすがに終わったら、まあ、スキップ
El Presidio is just up ahead.
す
Prepárate,
る
mi
ようと思った
hermano.
時に終わった。
This is our time.
スキップできなくなっちゃった。目的地に到着だね。
My men will launch a ruse attack on the side entrance to the fort. Meanwhile, you, my American friend, will drive this wagon at the front gate.
これそうやって使うんだ。
Jump off when you're close. It's been packed with 5 crates of TNT.
That sounds crazy. How long's the fuse?
Yes, like I say, fun times. It's plenty long enough, I think. I'll see you in there, amigo. Remember to jump, my friend.
すごい馬がかわいそうなことになりますが、これどこだ。よいしょ、よしよし、はい、飛び降ります。痛い痛い痛い痛い、引っかかった引っかかった引っかかった、あ、引っかかったし、なんかちょっと撃たれてる気がする。え、あ、遠すぎた。ああ、遠すぎましたか。
Go on, jump. You can do this.
だってさ、飛び降りろって出たから飛び降りたのにさ、遠すぎるとかそういうのはひどいよ。もっと近けりゃいいのこれ。よしよし。どうですかこれ。一応ムービーがあるってことは成功したってことでいいのかな。めっちゃ近づくな。撃たないんだ。あとは何、みんながやってくれるの勝手にっていうわけでもないね。
El presidio es nuestro.
当たりそうで当たんないこれ。ここにうわ、味方が撃たれてる。
Ríndanse, cabrones.
They looking
弾
for
がない、弾がない。ちょっと待って、危ない危ない危ない。
Tenemos Dios a nuestro lado.
これからちょっとペンターリピーターの方がいいんだよ。道理でちょっと探してくるね。上から探してくる。なんかハテナがあるんだけど、このハテナは何？
You'll be needing this.
あ、そう、ハテナがここにいるかもってことね。どうだ？ここにはいない。あ、ここには、いや、ここか。エスクエラ君、どこ？ちょっとね、敵は何、無限に出てくるのかな。ここはどうですか？いないけど、あ、戦いは反撃だね。任しとく。じゃあ任しとくわ。飛び降りるわ。じゃあよいしょ。
Sorry about this, partner.
よろしくね。いるじゃん。